I know, Wine Friday. Sophisticated. Very upper class. Very good. Totally unexpected. Even. Yeah, why not? We don't fall, Mama. We don't fall. What the hell is going on? That is weird. Oh, a very, very odd behavior. But this is awkward. The hell? Can't broke anything. Everything. I what's going on there? What the hell? What is that? Really? What's going on here? Why everything is so screwed up? What is that? What? What like? Why do I have freaking billion problems with this? Really? Just give me a light. Um. All right. So what? This thing is all wrong. First of first of all, why the camera is so wrong? Yeah, like The light in there is so... What is this? I mean, how this can it be to get a normal? Just I just want a light. Like, what the hell is that? Why everything is going weird? We don't start well the stream really. Like, oh yeah, I need to wait for David changes. Yeah. Right, that one is annoying to say the least. Yeah. Uh, There's something really, really weird. Mhm. Is he constantly playing with the thing there? What is that? What is that? Like, what is this? Why everything is flashing? Right, so oh, hello, Garden PV. We don't know yet, but um, we're gonna fix a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Starting with the player camera, which is It really starts to bother me. Right, so no, no, it wasn't too bad. The performance fix, I have no idea because everything looks weird now. So what the hell? Everything is basically off. What the hell? Yeah. No, okay. Maybe this one. No. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this. I think it's just confusing. I don't know. What? Hello. That was weird. Hmm. I think before was much better. Okay, I need to wait for the for David fix. It's pretty much playable. It I won't fix this though. This looks weird. Like, why would you do that? Does it go there? Don't, what is that? I don't get that at all. Okay, for example, so let's go there, right? Just zero. What? What the hell is that? Why is that zero? Mm. That is such a weird. Why? I mean, that's 75 centimeter offset. And and yeah, well, that is at least. Mm, we'll do that. English this. Uh, why this thing doesn't? What? Ah, ok. I guess it is this. E hanno sferato? Allora. Okay, I think it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think. Um, mm, um, okay, I think I'm gonna uh reset. Okay, okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's all wrong. Yeah? Oh my god, it's really disturbing me. This one. I don't know how did we can't have. What is that flickering like crazy? That looks. Everything looks super off. That's wrong in so many levels. Just slow. Just all weird, all wrong, all slow. Basically, it's totally broken. Alright, I'm gonna restart because this is just it's just so broken. And this is so stupid. Alright, again, like what did the guns checked in that could screw up so much? Right, so I think it was from here. Mastermind. Mm. It is just crazy. It's just so broken. All broken. No idea, guys. It's so annoying. I need a stable version to get. Why do you have so many problem with lightings? So what is this thing? Why is this thing flashing? So it's driving me nuts, this thing. What is this? David has the same. So how do I understand what the hell is that thing? Is that an object? What is this? What's that? When did that start happening? Is that a real? And you never did it. Like it's some still like crazy decal that the guys put in there. I think it must be Guns decal. Where is that thing then? Where is this thing? Why this thing is called Stink? What is this thing? Why why these things are all broken though? What the hell is wrong with this? Like how a material can be so broken? It's a shit frame rate as well. Yeah, problem that cannot test with this shit frame rate. Right, so let's go back to this guy here. Camera collision. No, I don't like this. It's so slow. How does it feel so slow? It's something off about this. It feels like so sluggish. Like just slow. Just very, very, very. Nothing did that. Something I don't understand. The Why does it stutter so much? There, like, what did he do there? Like, let's it go? Like, why does it go like so? Go 60 and then 40? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, what did it? Okay, so I mean, I just don't know why it's so bad, but let's go back to fixed problem. Okay, this one there is fixed. Okay, so the other problem is that it sometimes it rolls and it's silly to be honest. It did, like it goes to 40 there. It's for apparent no reason. Okay, let's fix the problem. Yeah, because when it does that, it's so annoying. It's just really kills the well everything really. Because it goes from 60 to 40, and it just looks the game is just stuttering, but it's not. So it's very hard to get there. Like it looks the game was wrong, but it wasn't. So mm. I have to think about this, man. So it's like if I do like low, but why is it anything even worse? Ah, it's preparing the shaders. Okay, prepare the shaders. I need like 100 frames per second to understand this. Like solid. It's not right at all. See that is not 70 frames a second. There is always the bit that it doesn't that it drops. Which is there, like that why are really so crap? There it's it's 80 but it's going so slow. Like what the hell is this slowness? Maybe I need to wait until David streams on a proper PC really. I cannot debug it. It's really too much about this. Yeah. It's a bit annoying that see now that is better. Like, no, it still stutters, but yeah, generally that like smooth frame rate thing. I don't know, Jacob. I'm part of the 97%, so I would like to know. I'd like to know. Okay, so now this is better, right? This is smoothing the frame rate, and I can at least I can work with that. Everything looks like the absolute pants, but who cares? Frame rate is your best friend. Frame rate is your best friend. Okay then. Now let's go back to business, right? So what are the actual changes there? Even in cloud, right? So this is a good change. I wonder, like, if I just move the frame rate at 60, does it do it? What does it do, right? 60. Does it do it? Or does it say no? No, I don't think it does anymore. No, it doesn't. I don't know, maybe it does. Uh, it's not even debug. Let's go back to 60, 62. Yeah, I think it's in a range, right? No? I don't think that thing does anything. I don't think that does anything. Hmm. I don't understand that thing, right? So, okay, that's. Oh, that's a good change. Mhm. A bit off, but we forgive him. Super off. No. There's something off with that. Something off about this. Some of the phone are way off, right? Morning, David.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oh, it's cold. What the
It's cold. Yeah. 1 degree.
day these days?
1 degree.
Although it is my choice to never turn on my radiator, but I like a cold room. But so I don't know why I'm complaining. It's actually nice. um,
There was
I think
an old say in Italy that say like you need to what was say eat warm and sleep cold or like something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
you need to sleep cold. Yeah.
I think it's actually better. Like it generally is better. Like I'm pretty. Oh, I could be wrong, but no. I'm pretty sure I read something that's like it's better to sleep in like a cold room.
Yeah, I think it's something about um when you go to sleep the the body temperature like drops 2 degrees. So if the room is too hot, the your body temperature cannot drop, and or it drops like later, and then you can't fall asleep as good as the cold room. But yeah, too cold is not good either. So, all right, I checked in. I think a pretty important fix for the falling. Now you should fall uh, a lot better. You know that like double step that it took um,
Yeah.
after some force. Like there was that range between 1 meter and zero, which it never really did a fall. It would just like keep like running like in midair. So fix that. I probably need to add a lot more coverage on the falling though, because otherwise it sort of like repeats the same animation. So I need to add. Actually, I need to really, really implement that heuristic because I started it and it was working. So um, I think I just need to do it really because yeah, that will give us a lot more, a lot more coverage. Uh, but yeah, apart from that, yes, and I'm fixing now the last thing of the falling, which is sometimes he thinks that it is falling from like there, um, is it's falling from like very high, but it's not. So fixing that, and that should be the last thing that I fix.
Mm.
On the falling, I mean. So I still got like the version which is like with all the climb is all broken, right?
Let me check. Have you? Ooh, have I synced? Is the question. I think I have. I have not. I'm gonna sync now.
Uh, did you check in into dev?
Sorry, one sec. Sorry. No, I didn't. That's why I'm gonna.
Ah, okay, yeah, because I thought,
Yeah, hold
oh
on.
shit, it's
Yeah, I'm
still
just
broken.
gonna. Okay, cool. It should be in dev now.
I think I'm gonna grab it because it's quite hard to understand what.
Yeah, yeah. Grab it. Yeah, grab it. I'm still working on it. A lot of it is wrong
Yeah.
still, but yeah, if you grab it.
Okay. Should we should we crack on with that list? Unless you know already what the what the list is.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Do you wanna share your screen so we can go around and check?
Bang.
Or if you want, I can try on mine so to have a new perspective on maybe looking at new bugs.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab the latest.
'Cause the next thing I need to really fix, not fix, I need to get that freaking bone index value in the right space and use that as the offset. That is all I need. But it does not want to give me it. Just does not. Get my screen anyway because Yeah, basically, what I'm needing to do, um, uh, I think this is the last thing for my math to be correct, is um, okay, I'm trying to think for the way to explain it. So we've got when we do the math, right? Say we're trying to find that scale value, right? When we're calculating the Z scale, we know that's correct. That's fine, because we just take the hand height. How high should the root be? We take the offset between the hand and the root, um, and then we do the value based on that, and that's all good. Now, there's something about the forward distance offset that seems wrong. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Um, yeah, there's something about it that's not right when we use the hand distance value. Because basically, what I'm when we use the root, right? It's we see the root of takeoff. So we have our distance to the wall. We have where's our root of takeoff? Okay, we have our distance to wall from however far from takeoff is. So say we take off what 200 further on the wall is 400, but whatever, cool. So we have 200 left to go. That's our distance to the wall. And then the distance a hand grab, right? That's theoretically what we need to scale, but the distance at hand grab value needs to be the distance traveled um by the root plus whatever, like however far the hands are away from the root. um because then the issue is when we said, okay, well, at hand rest, how far away is the root from the wall? Scale that value accordingly. There is there's a weird discrepancy because we don't calculate the root to hand offset. um
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
there's like I don't even know how to put it. It's like, yeah, I say at hand rest that it travels 150. So I'm like, okay, cool. The scale of it is 150 by that, so now it needs to travel X amount more. But that's actually wrong because if we scale it by 150, that means the root is going to be at the ledge distance, which is too far forward. We actually need to scale it by less. We need to scale it by whatever the hand thing is minus the hand offset there, so that then we know when we scale plus whatever that thing is there. So then when we scale it, we know the hand's going to be at the wall and then my root's going to be wherever. And that's the issue that we're having. We need to scale this value here.
Okay.
If you can see my, let me try to share my screen. I want to visualize it on Paint. In case the stream you guys don't know, I'm a paint connoisseur. It's my go-to to try. I really want to get like just like a pen that I could, like a screen that I can
Well, you
write
need one of those
with, like
tablet things, right? Like,
tablet. That's literally what I need. Honestly, I might even have a look. Um, I
I have one. I think I could have given to you. Yes. Yes. The last time. Yeah.
oh, the next time
Yeah.
I'm
I
down.
have,
Why is this flashing?
is it flashing for you?
No, my whole screen is flashing. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, so what were you saying about the flash before?
right. It doesn't happen now. I just got it and it doesn't happen. Right? But I don't know. There was a very bizarre flash before. I don't know what that thing is. It's like everything was just off. Like the lighting was just so broken. I don't know. It's yeah, it's weird. I think like I really still so temperamental. Like I just don't trust this thing really.
Step Up was quite cool. One you did
Yeah,
there.
I mean I got like a sequence there was really good.
I'm watching it now. It looks really cool. What the fuck? The jump too to the pop up, nice. And all the values are wrong. Well, they're all
Yeah, I
not wrong,
bumped
but they're
into
all
the wall.
massively approximated.
Yeah. See, maybe this is like what we should let's just use 60. Okay. uh just maybe like best. um
I mean, I'm watching you go around now. It looks pretty nice.
oh yeah, I think we should disable this quiz and shimmy in case
Yeah, I'm
it
going
gets
to disable all
triggered.
of them for this next. Yeah, they're not stable enough. I also just I don't know if they're clean enough, right? Like I really just. I also just think there's not enough scenarios in the world where you can actually do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's not even
it's
worth
very
having. Like I
limited.
think when you actually have like plenty of squeeze opportunities, then it's like okay, we should have it. I
Yeah.
also just I also just don't like the way I do it, quite frankly. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the current method that is outside of the motion matching. So I really want to see and figure out a way that we can put it in there. So I want to take time to do it properly. Um,
Yeah, that should be a really big new feature right now.
I mean, that's a whole release thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a whole like big release as well.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Yeah. Oops.
so
Okay. Yes.
I mean, if I
Yeah.
try
Sorry.
and
If you show your
paint,
screen,
yeah, I'll share my screen. Let me task manager.
I mean, like it moves a lot better. I mean, compared to what it was before, it's just night and day. It's just
Yeah, I mean, you getting around now looks really nice.
you can't even
Um,
compare, right?
and that once we sort out the falling and the landing, really, it's gonna be night and day. Why is paint not being nice today? Stop it, please. You're my favorite application. What the hell? Right, new. You've let me down completely. Okay. Sketch. Is there an app like Paint? Does anyone know an app like Paint?
Have you ever tried to use GIMP? Like that is like madness. It's very painful. Yeah, like the flow now. I think like I think this version as is we can we could ship it. For example, well, I mean not ship
Yeah.
it to the gem, but we could update it to the backend because it has like a million things that they are better and maybe
Yeah.
a couple they are not still okay. But
I just want to. Yeah, I want to just see if we can just sort out a couple of things first. Like, I want to get the math on the scales
oh
spot
yeah,
on,
yeah, and I mean like let's do
um, and then
it.
see if we can get the jumping thing then, because then we'll be close enough. Um, so where, yeah, if I'd like to show it, but why? I don't know why it's doing this. Like, why are you?
Okay, you're live on Paint, and your screen is flashing.
Why is my paint flashing? No, it thinks it's actually flashing in real life. Paint Windows flashing. God's sake. Okay, okay. So let me try and visualize it with. um,
I mean,
s-
let's try to visualize it from the animation, right? It may be better
yes,
actually. So
but
we
that's
got
yeah,
like
that's perfect. Let's
yeah.
do that. That's better. So let's do these climber ones, right? So see this one as an example. So now let's do it like this. So if we see here, let's take off root motion, right? So
always
if we
take off
see
shoes.
here, and let me even go in this perspective here. So if we see here, so at takeoff, right? So this distance here we cover from, say we blend in from 0, just imagine whatever blending point, then we have to take off, right?
Mm-hmm.
There. So now that distance we cover here from there to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
This distance here, we have that value approximated with the blend, whatever. Okay. Now that is another thing we can also improve as well, by the way. So that's another thing we should really have a look at again at some point. But that distance to take off for now, we have a function that does a rough approximation, whatever. So then we say our ledge is now over here, right? Our ledge is over here some point.
Yeah.
Somewhere around. If I pull, no, if I do this, it's not gonna, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, let's say our ledge is where this edge of this thing is. Well, let's, yeah, our ledge is where this black marker is. So we're trying to get onto the ledge there, right? So the issue is, well, when we say from takeoff to when I plant my hand, right there, or like around, I think it's like 8-7 or something like that, like here. So takeoff to there. What is my like distance? Like,
The root two?
but now we see when we calculate what we currently do, right, is we calculate the distance to the wall from takeoff, which is from here to this point here. We have this value of whatever. But we calculate from here to this point with this root, right? And then we say, okay, well, I now want to move the root. I want to scale this motion so that, well, I say, what is the scale value of that distance against this distance? The issue with that, we then scale the root. Problem with that is this scale will take this root at this point in the animation now. The root will be at this point here, will be there, which, as you can see, is an overshoot. So we need to actually bring it back like that. And to do so, we need to calculate, not necessarily when we do our scale, we don't say the value that we need to say that we need to scale against, divide against this point from here to here, isn't from here to here, it's from here to here. So we just, when we do our root to handrest distance, we need to add on whatever the hand actual forward thing from the root is. And now I can actually get this value, right? But what I need to do is be able to get oh, it's because it's got no, if I enable root motion, here we see that at the root, the hand is however fast, like 60. I think it's 0.86, yeah. So like 60 in front, or 62 in front of the root here.
Yeah.
Which will mean that we need to, so like now, because I use an arbitrary value of 60, just as a random guess, it's roughly correct. I mean, it's still off, technically, because we might even want to, because we don't want the hand necessarily being in the wall, we want the fingertips. Might want to be like, oh, just, add on an extra 5% or something to account for the hand's distance or whatever. Like that. Whatever, you don't have to, we can do if you want to be additionally precise and depending on how we want our hands to rest and all that, whatever. But yeah, we need to basically this root to hand offset value, because then what I do is when I say my jump length, I add it on, and that is what I divide by my ledge distance to get the correct scale. So now for this root to hand offset value, I thought, oh, we can use the hand distance and all this stuff, but there's something I don't really know what this is giving me in relation, because I'm trying to think where I can get the value of this hand distance. So that 563. So I need to get 62 right from somewhere, basically.
Shouldn't you just do hand distance at like frame 26 minus root distance at frame 26. That is your offset, right?
No, it doesn't give me that. That's what I initially. I see. That's what I thought it would be,
Right.
but it isn't because. So we have, if we see here, frame 26.
Yeah. Oh, it,
Hello.
oh, did you crash there? Did I
Sorry.
crash?
Yeah, no, yeah. Let me share my screen again. Sorry. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So yeah. So my it's at. So yeah, we have there. So it's 563. And if I go to my root now, it's 431. Now this to there is not 130. um, I have a feeling that so the issue is this there is not 130. Like that's wrong, as we can see in the world thing, it's 62. So that was why when I started using the hand distance value, it was
Mhm. Okay, but
undershoot.
then we need to fix that, right? Because surely that those two values should be aligned.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
because I'm thinking it's like, okay, well, from the start, how far forward does the root travel? X amount. How far forward does the hand travel? That amount. That's the difference, because it works for the height, right? So if we say for the height, like at this point here, let me take off root motion. Sorry. How high does the root travel? So here we have like 134 is the. Oh, sorry. If I do this, the thing is like 49 higher, right? The hand left is 49 higher than the root at this point in time. So if I do the TZ, I'm around 82. And if I do my hand left height, I'm around 39. So 137, which like is roughly correct, right? Like it's not. It's
Yeah.
Let me 137 minus 82. Yeah, it's like 55. So like given slight discrepancies and whatever, like we're like here and all X whatever, like blah blah blah. It's pretty like, because this actually does come down. So if we really say this value here, so like this is what 129. Let me actually go back to the exact frame. So this is 137 and 53. Oh yeah, so 137 and 53, and then 82. So yeah, so 137 minus 82 equals 55. So yeah, with the whatever floating point, whatever errors in the actual thing, it's roughly correct, right? So this one, the Z is just completely wrong
The
though.
Z is correct. Okay, then I think, right? I think let's fix, because I want to have a very accurate curve there, right? So which one do you think is wrong? Like the hand distance on the or the root distance or both? Like,
Also, there's a so here at 0, it's all 0, which makes sense of the root. Now the hand distance here at 0 is 17, which is, I mean, it's closer to that value there.
mm-hmm. I'm gonna say, right, that goes back, right?
But obviously the root motion. So like the thing
Okay.
is here, this curve here, the value stays at 17, but the hand has moved, so it should increase, which is why I'm like, there's something wrong.
Okay. No, I mean, don't trust the first. I think the first frame is it could be like just clamped and
Okay,
stuff. But yeah, let's do the second when it goes right.
so here 36, right? This
Okay.
that
Six.
looks more than 30. So at this point, it's just a little bit off the actual route itself, right? So it should roughly have a similar-ish distance to the route, right?
So
So
that's
if we look at the
44
route,
instead, right?
if we look at route TY, oh yeah, so although it should be a little bit more, it shouldn't really be the same. So because it's further forward, so it should have moved more of a distance. I'm wondering, is it like distance off of the thing? Like, yeah, it's a bit. I'm not sure what it's doing there. So
So one sec, like
I'm
that
looking at the
one
wrong
is
value as well. Yeah,
36,
36.24.
and the root is
36.6. What? Impossible.
yeah, like so basically it's the same distance in things.
Well, it's less. It's actually less. Um,
Oh right.
which I mean, would is wrong
Mm.
because it's moved further away from this. You know, if we're taking it as rather than not necessarily moving itself, but like as like the movement is distance from the root, like said 0, 0, right? This because it's in front of the root shouldn't like has to be greater than whatever the root value is. For it to be the same or less than even less than, there's something wrong there.
So they should their hand distance, right? Should that distance there always be relative to the root? Because like what is that 17? Like what is this distance of frame zero uh related to?
Well, I think it's this. Well, let me look at so here hand left distance, right? This 17 is highly sus, obviously. But now if I go hand left, I think it's like this value. It's like how off of the at the start, how it's like because if we're gonna do it distance wise, we need to the distance values need to be the y distance off of this point here, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah.
it always
And it should be
and then
relative to the
everything like
root. And the root
everything's
starts
off
to
of this
zero,
zero
right?
zero. Say
Yeah.
again?
So should be the distance relative to the root and the root starts to zero. Because otherwise the distance of the hand, like it doesn't make sense to be the distance to what? Like
Yeah.
like I mean it could make sense because if the root starts at zero, okay, then maybe we can say okay, just uh like is the distance from the point zero, right? Mm. I mean, but if I calculate the distance after we elaborate after we apply the root motion, right? Uh, mm.
Because I'm just thinking maybe it's because it doesn't go straight. So we have to calculate a distance as like using both the x and y values. But then it would be greater. So
Oh
uh
yeah, I mean, yeah, like the 2D distance needs to be both x and y, so that
yeah,
could be yeah, that could be off because for example, let's say that the the x like the y is it has the same y but is 1 meter to the left.
to
That
the
one
left,
meter
yeah.
to the left needs to be taken into account,
Yeah, it
right?
does.
So in a
Pretty good.
way, maybe that is what is screwing the things up, right? Well, it's a bit too much though, or maybe not.
Cause but like even still, for it to be off by so much, like, you know what I mean? It's like because the actual it's even like the x distance off of that is minimal, right? It's at most like 20. Could that really like really cool such a? I mean, let me do a random. Let's just say it's what we're saying. It's like 130. There's a distance.
Well, I think we should really do not a cumulative distance, but a relative distance to the root, and we only take the y into account. The thing is, it won't really work in all the scenarios. Like when we do the 180 and shit like that, it could be, we could be in trouble because we are assuming
Yeah.
that maybe not actually.
And it's, I guess the also thing is we also need to take into account rotation of um like what is the forward like you said it's gonna be XY as well. So like I think I don't know if these are rotated, yeah. So even in this scenario here with the left hand, so if we go to the frame of the actual things like the hand or a plant, right, we say enable motion here. What's but the thing is though, although the hand is rotated, it does move. What so I want to see what axis is. This is what I mean. It does move. Like these. That's why I'm saying like these values here. Like so this is what I was saying. Like this value seems correct, right? Because it's off. This is relative to the root space. So it's like and obviously the y of the root is just forward, right? So when I move it relative to the root space, it's just like it's gonna move it forward and back. So like this will give me just the straight line distance, forward vector distance of where the hand is against it. Um,
Let me
not
try to
this.
let me try to give you a distance curve, right? Which is not a cumulative curve, well, but which is uh like at each frame is the offset of y. So I simply do calculate the world position of the root, calculate the world position of the hand, subtract the y, and just save it in the curve. So each frame will have that frame y offset to the root. So let's check if that is, if we can use that, right? So it's not technically a distance, but let's call it like, I don't know, what's the correct term? Is delta, right? Yeah. I think let's call it hand to root delta, like hand L root delta, hand
Yeah,
R root delta. Because like we only need that delta number, right? We only
yeah.
need that 60 thing, right?
I was curious as well if so one thing I did right, I'm using this like bone index get bone transform thing. I'm able to actually get this I'm able to get this value
Oh yeah, yeah,
in
but that
terms of
is the relative transform, right? Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
like transforming this to this is proving to be more of a nightmare than I anticipated. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah, because you need to work down the chain of
yeah, I
where the
knew
hierarchy
it.
of
I
the.
just knew it. I fuck. I just knew it. I was like, because I was like, oh, can I? I was like, there must be a function that'd be like, oh, look at all the parents and we did it,
Yeah,
add
yeah.
up. Blah.
You need to traverse all the parents and do a matrix multiplication of each one of the local matrices, and
Oh,
then when you go to the root is basically holds the world position. So basically, you chain all of those. Like, basically,
yeah,
you chain all the poles, right? Or like the pose is always like in local
yeah,
space. So you chain all the pose and you get the correct offset, and then uh, the root usually has the word offset. So when you multiply by the root is when you really get the word position, because you go all your chain, all your like you go your pose position, and then you multiply by the root, and then it's your word is your position. But
Yeah.
the that local, like the local, what the relative transformation is the transformation relative to the parent, not even, like not even to, to the whole component. So that is why you need to traverse the hierarchy up to really get the component uh, position, and then the word position is usually the root has it, and sometimes the
Yeah.
root doesn't even have it. Sometimes you just do everything in component space, in like uh, assuming that your center of the universe is the root, which is a 000, which helps a lot in some calculation. And then when you really need it, say, yeah, okay, but this object is not a 000, it's a whoever would
Yeah.
where one position. But let me do that then, right? I think it won't take long, right? So let me do
Yeah.
that hand to
While
root
you,
to root to hand delta thing, yeah.
yeah. While you do that, so I wanted to also just sort of while you're doing it to discuss because obviously with Drew's message, what he said. Now, because one thing I like, so another thing I'm always thinking about is that with the UI stuff, this flow bar, right,
Oh
and
yeah.
the
Oh,
scoring.
just give me 2 minutes. I need a toilet break. Just 2 minutes.
No,
Be back.
hello, Dilix. Hello, stream. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that. Let's try this. Let's get some good night's sleep. I'm gonna get up early and go for a run stream because I'm feeling motivated. Just so tired as well. Very tired today. That's good. Fucking does it. Never use VFX. This is like I don't even use VFX shit. There's one that has the head on it. No, that has no head. This one. Okay. There we go. We don't have a big screen space. Um. Ooh, cramp. And then user parameters. This guy. Usually mesh. That dude. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Then what does he do then? So he gets whatever mesh he wants to use. Just sprite. Drags you in there.
We have a big problem. No coffee. I mean,
No coffee.
coffee.
What?
I. What the hell is that? Nightmare. Is this the Niagara thingy?
Yeah, I'm just messing around with
I never
sweetie.
used it. I really would like to learn it.
I need
One
to
day.
learn it. Like it's so complex. Well, not even complex, but it's really cool, and you can do a lot with it. I'm just watching this random guy do some like trail thing. Because I think we can. I don't know. You can do a lot with it.
You do
I
that
just.
motion with the character. You remember he had
Oh yeah,
that?
I did it with this. I
Mm.
did it with this.
Oh, we still have it then.
Yeah, we do. I wanna do. That's what I'm gonna look at doing now. I wanna do something because I saw this one guy doing something. It looked
Could
really
that be
subtle. I
good to
really,
do the flow state with?
that is literally what I'm doing now.
Okay. Right.
Literally, like
Let,
this is what I'm playing around with while you do the curve.
let me do the boring stuff
It's
then,
pretty
and you do
cool.
the cool
Like, cool.
stuff. Yeah.
I was just like,
Should I? I
cool.
think I can share your screen rather than my boring thing, because I'm gonna be coding. So, are we there yet? Hey, Derek. Good morning. Hello. Hey, Clive. I think we're nearly there yet. To be honest. To be honest. There. Right. Let me share David cool screen, not my coding madness.
I'm gonna because what I like to do, I'd see how they do it, and then you see what is doing stuff, and then play around with it, and then see how that.
Mm. Yeah, it's. How do you display
Definitely need more.
capture game? What's
Definitely need
why
more
is that?
particles. It seems.
Game capture, maybe. Right, game cap. Window cap. Oh, window. What is the difference between game capture and window capture?
Um. Window is just like the actual. I'm not actually sure. You know, I'm just gonna chat shit at this point.
Isn't just some fancy name just to make it, you know?
Fancy, fancy stuff, mate.
Me, are you right? You
You all right, mate? Are you all right, mate?
right?
Oi, you, mate? Are you okay, mate? You trying to have a go with me? You don't want to do that, mate. Promise. I promise you. Don't want to do that with me, mate. Mate.
No. Oh, I just. What the hell? What is the? Oh, it's the other way around then. Like display capture. There we go. That's it. So I'm pretending to do cool stuff with Niagara while I'm coding. My daughters start to say fam. What is that fam? Like for family or something like that? You're right, fam.
What is this guy? See,
Before it
because it's
was
one of those things where
bra.
I know what I'm. Because I've done it before, but I literally did it about a year and a half ago. I remember doing it like a year ago, and it was just like, oh, he's got ahead. You got to slow down here, matey.
Slow down.
200. What the?
Wait a sec. Why you got a webcam and right, okay, yeah. What mate? Alright. Alright. Bruh. Bruh was 2020. Now it's all about fun. I call it boomer. Just take the piece. Haha, boomer. And most of them are no more than some prototype stage thing. They somehow they bullshit like, oh yeah, sure, it's amazing. Yeah, you lose it, right? Yeah.
You can drag all these different stuff, and then you can add stuff to make it good whirling and stuff. Like you can have like a ball. So I guess this is the update, and you can always link. You can link these variables. Yeah, right ahead of me. No down.
It looks like one of the. It, you remember that magic parkour thing? Like, I mean, yeah, pretty much, right? I think they use a real engine, right? You know, it reminds me of like if you set the screen a little bit darker, it reminds me of the trails of Wipeout. Which, guess what? Who did those trails? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Does it do any extra stuff if it's like when it lands from high? Does the logic? Yeah, that's a hard problem because like if the particles are not really fully 3D, but there's just a surprise like that on the screen, the only way to make it, uh, a lot more dense is just insanely increase the number of particles, but that will tank the frame rate. But the really cool particles, I don't know if Arial has them or Niagara has support for them, but the really cool particles, the one that they're really like volumetric emitter, not just like sprites. Those are like really cool. Yeah. I mean, on all the times is yeah, but even the very short bursts is. I think like maybe we can have a sort of like wind, like more like the particles they create this distortion in the thing and yeah. Those balls, David, are the internet. Yeah, it looks like an infinite stream from somewhere. As expected. Wow, without the closing, it looks so static. It's amazing. The difference it makes. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy difference. Yeah, it just looks off. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, that I think is the motion blur combined with the anti-aliasing they get. I don't know if we go motion blur in the post process, but yeah, it's definitely the anti-aliasing going crazy. So that helps. Just the free artifacts, but that's okay. Uh, which animation should I try to the delta distance thing? Any? And actually, let's try the same one that you were that we were saying before. What is that? Sorry. Uh-huh. Check this out. Hand arcade distance at 26 is 66. Yeah. Yeah, I think it works. Really puzzled why that is not 1,000,000% accurate, but yeah. Okay, let me check in at this. Um, why did you use the hand distance? Did you ever use it? No, no, yeah, I just did it. Okay, let me check. I mean, it does something, so, so we might just. I didn't change the name of the curves. And it's gonna be ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, done. Done and dusted. Right, then I can start fixing the falling. I'll leave your screen on, so more inches. Oh, oh yeah, yes. So, what the hell? Yeah, to be revised. So I think if you are stuck in uh, just against a small ledge, I think we need to have a backup plan for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but we also need, like, once you bail and you have a wall of 40 centimeter, you need to go over it, right? Yeah. Right. It feels a lot more fluid now. Okay. This next thing is just stupid. It's just stupid. All in distances. It's really wrong. I think mostly the wing will be making the particles bigger, and I don't know if those particles they got like some reflective properties. You know, like some very very simple distortion, right? So mostly transparent, but they just distort stuff. I think they do actually, right? Do we remember how was the process from what's the name of that program? Uh, Marvelous Designer to Unreal. No, I mean, we remember how to, how to transfer? Oh, okay. there is geometry in the level that Guns didn't align like I don't know, just off by a couple of millimeters because he always eyeballs everything, right? And he always tried to squeeze in. It's just so annoying. I will never understand the thought process of eyeballing. Say, what? This thing doesn't clear. Really something sus in there. Really sus. um, so what's the situation on actually two main the two main key points, right? What's the situation on the initialization versus uh, standard, well, versus uh, interpolation and what's the situation on the like stopping at the on the ledge versus going over? Oh yeah, so like the two key points that I think they're the possibly the main outstanding issues for this version, right? The initialization versus the linear blend, right? And the wow, that look and the stopping on like stick on the ledge rather than just keep going over. But isn't that crazy sliding because we had the math wrong? Mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's try to see. So yeah, so did we think that we could fix with some appropriate blending time? Like, was the blending time the main reason why it didn't blend properly? Yeah. No, no. I mean the standard one. Yeah, yeah. Really? Yeah, because it finished the animation, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We left it there, right? We left it there. We couldn't understand why. Like if we say blend 02, however wrong the pose is, it's just the matrix multiplication. So yeah, no, no, but I think it did. It wasn't able to blend because the pose was both wrong. Because the pose is completely agnostic of the linear blend. It, it wasn't blending because one of the two animation finished first or whatever, right? Yeah, let's try the. Let me know the hand distance thing. Let's go one by one. Let's get this hand distance and let me know if that makes sense. I think it does make a little bit of sense to me. I looked at it and it looked like it could make sense. Just. And quickly while you're doing that, and for for the stick, um, shall we agree that for now, just pressing a button is the easiest thing to achieve? Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah, so that takes into account also the x, right? So like the diagonal thing, yeah. Like if you want, right? I if you want, I'll show you the code. I'll show. Uh, actually, do you wanna try to do y only? Yeah, I mean that could be tricky, but let's try y only. If you go into yeah, the right file. If you go into uh root motion utils line 472. I think Control G. Okay, if you scroll down where it says use distance to D, okay, like line 491 and 494, remove translation X for now. We will calculate the proper direction, but let's just see what it does now. Yeah, just make it 0, 0. Um, I it should be able to align. I think those are aligned, but or maybe not. Actually, let me check if they are aligned because that could be extremely wrong. Ah, hmm. Okay, no, okay, no, we cannot do that. That would be. Uh, but you know what we can do though? We can. Okay, that won't work. But what we can do is um do you know what can you go root motion till number 1833? Right, can you cut those two at distance curve and can you place them at the end of the expansion instead of at the beginning? It's very very end because at the very end it just transformed towards the Y. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just go. Okay, yeah, yeah, like that. Yeah, but that should in theory. No, 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 no. That's keep it like the Z on the X. So because here it does it after he rotated everything to the X. So the X is your forward vector, right? Um. So yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Because if that doesn't work, then we have another plan. We can project that vector over the X and Z plane. Basically, do the uh, orthogonal view, really. Wow. Mm, almost orthogonal. Not It's taking ages to build, right? Oh, you got the scroll bar in the wrong place. Okay. If you use the if you use the stop button there, like the advanced one, but like it will go exactly at the frame. Then I'm gonna brew a coffee while you do the meme. What for a more classical British tea? We got good news. They we get bone transform. Houston, we have a problem. It's quite cool. Oh, you need to rebuild because probably remove that line. Just do a new live code, live. No, just the live. The oh really? Oh, you probably got a ghost animation, right? crashed it and um, just before you run again, just remove the thing from. Is it good? Oh yeah. Whoa, that's like accuracy. Oh yeah, exactly. It gets all the wrong. Yeah, yeah. Wow, we're laughing now. He's taking the piss, mate. Like, Jesus. That was a that's a cool sequence. What does it go back there? But it picks the wrong one, right? Ah, do we still have that back? That it picks the previous one. Yeah. Yo. Didn't even wait. Man. The ragdoll seemed better somehow. We got the IK on. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, what happened to the finger IK? Do we do we use it or did we? But like, what is the pose they chooses? Like that one there, right? Why did he move? That was cool, actually. Oh, what? Yeah. What? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can you check the fix as well? And I'm gonna stop the stream because we did pretty good tonight, boys and girls and people and everyone. All right then. Uh, Thank you very much, all the streamers as usual. Uh, Catch you tomorrow. Bye.